2 years ago, you're out here with Reggie doing one last play. You got one last sack in you
yeah, exactly.
for 93?
No, that's the one thing you don't want to do anymore is get sacked again. Throwing a touchdown pass versus air is easy, but I don't miss getting hit. And I know there were a lot of quarterbacks and offensive coordinators that were glad when Dwight Freeney retired. Let's say that.
Quickly, Peyton, this franchise doing well since the news 2 weeks before the season. When you learned of Andrew's decision, how did you make sense of that?
Oh, I think only Andrew can kind of, explain that in his words. But what an incredible career, and obviously what a great opportunity for Jacoby Brissett. Just got to visit with him in the locker room.
Heck of a franchise. Have you spoken with Andrew at all?
I have talked to him. Yeah. So congratulated him. And wish him the best, and so we'll continue to stay in touch.
Peyton, always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome back. Okay. What do you tell Graham after something like that?
Well, it's a tough deal. I don't know. I'd like to see Graham win this thing. He's Mike. I didn't care for that.
You're watching.
I don't know what to tell him. What do you tell the guy? We had a shot. We had a run. That didn't look right.
When we look at what's on the field, 4-2 start.
Yeah.
This city's behind this team.
Yeah.
3 running backs, Colts history, 1,500 plus yards before turning 24. You, Edge, Marlon Mack.
Yeah.
What do you see when you see this kid run?
Man, I like it. I like what he brings to the table.
You played for Mike Martz.
Yeah.
He drove Kurt Warner to the edge, man. Frank Reich's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have been as good of a player playing for Reich, or did you like the edge with Martz?
It's Frank has a different way of doing it.
Take a knee with me. I've got a question for you. I know you've never done this, and I've never stolen this from anybody, but will you beat Duke this year?
Hey, that's the plan. I never plan on losing. And I didn't plan on her saying yes, to be honest with you. I just tried to put her in a situation she had to say yes.
He's already rolling with it as a fifth-year senior. Haley, his fiance, said yes on this very floor. You remember that video from last season. Colin Hartman, he's healthy. He's back. Go get him this year.
Will do. Appreciate it.
Any bar mitzvahs in your future in Indiana? We know that was your side gig in New York.
I haven't for her to anybody. If you got a bar mitzvah in Indiana, call Kyle,
Gonna drop your phone number? That's kind of the next part of this deal.
Oh, yeah, they can talk to my agent.
Okay, we'll get the agent with the bar mitzvah. You letting Cody Zeller keep his overalls?
Nah, I'm going to have to get a pair for myself.
You hear that? This today, overalls tomorrow. Victor Oladipo, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
It feels awesome. This is best day of my life so far. So, obviously it's the most stressful day in racing, and being able to get it done today is just awesome.
Tears in Elio's eyes, tears in Roger's eyes. How do you sum that up?
Well, it's just, that's the goal. Win racing to win, and Team Penske dominates. So it's just an honor to be part of this team.
A day you'll never forget. What will you remember most about today?
The stress of waiting to know if I was going to get the pole, for sure.
Congratulations.
Sure.
You ready to win this thing?
Absolutely. Let's go do it.
16-play drive to force overtime. Did you know he had that in him?
Oh, absolutely. His preparation to this game.
You're waiting for the coin toss. What's going through your mind before overtime?
Oh, if we get the ball, they're not touching it. So that was going through my mind.
This team's been through a ton the last 2 weeks. What do you want Colts fans to know about this locker room?
Oh, we're a tight group, We're gonna be fine.
We just got done hearing from General Manager Chris Ballard and Frank Reich. The majority of questions for Ballard revolved around Andrew Luck. We're more than a week removed from the stunning retirement. What Ballard can tell us tonight is he has not heard from Luck in the last week. He figures that is going to change sometime soon. Expects Andrew to reach out to him, but as for tonight, he put it simply, I have a team to worry about, and Andrew is retired. Jacoby Brissett starts a week from today in Los Angeles against the Chargers. Ballard added he doesn't expect Brissett to flinch.
We're at the beginning, and we're doing and saying all the right things. Now we got to push forward and move forward.
Just a bizarre situation that continues here on West 56th Street. T.Y. Hilton is the story pregame. He's officially a game-time decision with the calf injury. Just moments ago, T.Y. and the Colts arrive in Houston. T.Y. looked like his normal self. He practiced yesterday for the first time in 3 weeks. Now we've had a little fun since taking off from Indy. We all know T.Y.'s history against the Texans. Flying in, look at Hilton, Texas from the aerial view. What a beautiful sight. Plenty of storylines to get to outside of T.Y. Hilton. What is Frank Reich's biggest concern on this short week That debate is ahead at 5:40. AC, this is an experiment, right? You said it off the top. 4 new starters early. Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis. It looks good. Both guys have 20 points coming out of the third quarter into the fourth. Late, it's the same problem we saw last year without Victor Oladipo. Who's going to score the basketball in crunch time? It wasn't TJ Warren. He goes out with an injury. Malcolm Brogdon, 20 points, 11 assists. He couldn't get anything going late. On the other end, the Dookie, Luke Kennard, 30, a career high off the bench. Nate McMillan wants to watch the tape. There are too many new pieces before he can make any conclusions about tonight.
I can make all the excuses in the world. We lost the game, but, it's going to take some time for us to get the camaraderie that we had in the preseason.
Pair Turner and Sabonis in the starting lineup, fine, but remember, that's going to hurt this bench. 57-16, Detroit outscores Indiana tonight. TJ Warren bangs his hip late in the game, forced off the floor. He told me after he's absolutely fine, just a bruise, so no injury concern there. A healthy team, but tons of questions everywhere, AC, after night one. That's the field tonight at the Fieldhouse.